Hello, Washington Defenders. I'm Pastor Brian Noble, CEO of Family Policy Institute of Washington, and I am so excited. We're at the Rota Conference here in Ocean Shores, and I have a special guest with me, Miss Nancy Churchill, who is what I call our bill expert. She's influencing Olympia effectively. So, Nancy, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
So, Nancy, I know that you follow these bills that are happening in Washington State, and you're just constantly just out there looking at them. And what's a bill that's most important to you today?
Well, I want to talk about a bill that's going to have a public hearing this coming Friday. I just got an email this morning from a friend of mine who is a former county commissioner, and here's what his email said. You might want to put out a notice to all followers to oppose House Bill 1531. Now, 1531 just dropped in the last few days, so You may not even have it on your list. I just added it to mine. 1531, the title is Preserving the Ability of Public Officials to Address Communicable Diseases.
Oh, wow.
And my friend says this bill would or could require everybody to be vaccinated without choice. And he adds, I favor long-standing vaccinations, but not experimental vaccines that have no proven trials or track records, and some people have medical reasons to refuse. So I went and pulled this bill. I have been gifted access to a program that has a pretty good legislative analysis. And so I ran the AI summary on this bill. Here's what the AI summary on this bill is. This bill establishes a state policy regarding public health responses to communicable diseases, and it requires that they be based on the best available scientific evidence. That sounds good.
It does, except we went through COVID just recently, right?
Specifically regarding measures to control disease spread,
right,
such as immunizations and vaccines. So if we have had a vaccine injury in the past, or we have learned to distrust the science that we're getting, this first sentence is a problem. The legislation mandates that state and local health officials must implement and promote evidence-based disease control measures within their available resources. Importantly, the bill prohibits state and local governments from creating statutes, ordinances, rules, or policies that would prevent the implementation or promotion of these scientifically supported disease control methods.
Right.
Any existing laws that conflict with this requirement are automatically nullified. The bill includes an emergency clause, meaning it takes effect immediately upon passage, with the stated purpose of preserving public health. Now, this is something that I've seen ever since the pandemic. I think it was going on even before that, but now it's become very blindingly obvious to anyone who has eyes to see that they're using preserving the public health as a way to implement communist, Marxist, top-down, one-size-fits-all policies that are antithetical to our freedom of choice and freedom of information and our ability to protect our own health. So I'm very, very concerned about this bill. The number of the bill again, 1531, 1531. The short title is Communicable Disease. It is already scheduled for a hearing on Friday, January 31st. If you subscribe to Influencing Olympia and you have access to my master spreadsheet, it's the only thing on the Friday sheet right now because I haven't looked at Friday's bills yet. I'm still working on Monday, trying to catch up. So that bill's there. You can easily find it, but you can find it if you go to ledge.wa.gov, type in the bill number 1531, and it'll take you to the bill page. Do your own research. You don't have to believe me. You can look at the bill. And then click on the button that says Submit Testimony. There's a number of ways to testify. It's very important that people like us testify on these bills. That's the whole point of my course, is to teach people like you and me, like everyday people, how to go out and be part of the game of politics.
Right.
We get a vote. We get a vote on every bill.
Yeah, you can register your position, testify in person, write it written testimony, and testify remotely.
Yeah. It's like 4 choices.
Yeah.
And the easiest, quickest thing to do is just note my position for the record.
That's right.
And when you go to that screen, it's like the 3rd choice on the committee
screen,
sign-in page.
Yeah.
That's just a pro-con. Actually,
Exactly.
it's pro-con or other. You can do an other.
Right.
But I only use other if I'm going to do written testimony because I want to explain the other part.
Right.
Like, this bill would be better with an amendment. Here's the amendment.
Right.
That kind of thing. But pro and con, you get to vote.
Exactly.
You have a problem with that bill? Vote on the bill. If you like the bill, vote on the bill. It's very important when our Republican legislators drop good bills.
Right.
To vote pro.
Exactly.
Let the Democrats know these are issues that we support. These are issues that we don't support.
Absolutely.
So I urge everybody to join my course, get access to the spreadsheet, and then you can, even if you don't want to navigate into the course, sign up for my newsletter on Substack.
Mm-hmm.
It's at influencingolympia.substack.com.
That's awesome. And you're also in our Washington Defender app. So if you want to do all this in one click where you don't have to go to a bunch of places, you just click the button and you're a registered pro con, or you see the list that you're working on. It's all right there. If you go to the Google Play, Apple App Store, download the Washington Defender app, and you'll look in the huddle, look for Influencing Olympia. And
you have to scroll down a little bit. I'm kind of midway down the huddle page. But I love the app. It's a great app because it brings a lot of different groups together.
Yeah,
right?
different perspectives.
Lots of different perspectives and viewpoints, and people are showing up and taking part in legislation.
So say your website one more time so they get it. And
I'll send you to my to sign up for my course. It's influencingolympia.com.
Influencingolympia.com. And love for you to sign up to be involved. Here's what I want to speak to the Christians about out there is if you're a Christ follower, we are called, according to Luke 19, to steward, occupy until we come, steward these things well so that we love our neighbor. And it is our responsibility. We know our citizenship is in heaven, but our stewardship is here on earth. And so it's our responsibility to do this. So Nancy, it's been great to have you on, and that's HB
1531.
1531. All right.
Yeah.
HB 1531. I want to encourage you to check it out. Make sure you register your position on that bill. And as we like to say around here, go out there and make a difference in the public square by defending and advancing biblical values. God bless you.